Previously on Raiders of the Serpent Seas, the lake stirred with ancient memory as the horn's final note faded beneath the surface. Our heroes found themselves deep beneath the lake's waters, face to face with the imprisoned black dragon, Xerrarth. Bound in a circle of enchanted stones and guarded by monstrous creatures, he had slept for many years, but now was woken from his long slumber. Beneath the crushing pressure of the water, a desperate battle unfolded. Raldor and Baldur wrestled against the arcane stones, their muscles straining as sparks of magic lashed out at them with every move. Zisa unleashed powerful psionics, disrupting minds and banishing the aboleth to the void, if only for a moment. Loki wriggled free of the writhing tentacles, casting psionic lances, and calling on crew allies for aid. Frida carved through horrors with divine smite and stood fast against the crushing tide. Together they dismantled the prison stone by stone, until with one final shudder the magical barrier cracked and shattered. Xerrarth was free. Rising from the depths, the ancient dragon thanked his liberators, and in gratitude he granted them the blessing of the deep dreamer, telepathy beneath the waves, and the gift of breath in the drowning dark. To Loki he also gave a black dragon scale that he will be able to use at a later time. But also with this gift came a vow. They must return the petrified goddess Luta, his ancient friend, to the mortal world. Now with Luta's statue secured aboard their ship, the crew sails eastward towards the volcanic lair of the Red Dragon, whose power is only matched by her pride. As they enter the molten halls, enchanted stones hum with sleeping magic, and something stirs beneath the lava. Will they win the Red Dragon's favour, or will they be turned to ash before they ever speak a word? Alright, so yes, we are back. I'm going to retcon the last part of the previous episode purely because we were rushing at the time and things were can move at a slightly different pace here. But yeah, you guys did make it to where the Red Dragon lair was, as this was as we ended the session last time. But unlike where we were, what was being said at the time, what you actually find is the stones, kind of like the ones that you saw underwater with the black dragon that were containing it or maintaining its sleep. You see a bunch of those embedded within the lava, and in the center of that space there is gold and molten rock and a very, very large red sleeping dragon in amongst this section of stones that you've seen something similar before, utterly fast asleep as you guys make your way here. The heat is obviously incredibly intense that is going on in this space and around you. It's getting towards any of the rocks is very, very lava based, no surprise to any of that, but you're here to try and seek the alliances of this dragon, as you are with the other 4 in total that you know of, to try and escape the dream world that you're, well, not the world of the dead that you are still currently trapped within in this space, to try and return to the mortal world, because you know it's under attack and you know the mortal world is under attack. But one problem at a time, you know you need their alliance to be able to escape from Varhöll, which is basically the moon, but the land of the dead. But yes, you have made your way down here. Loki, you still have that horn that you've used before, which obviously will you know that if you blow 3 times can wake creatures from slumber if need be as well. You also know from your last encounters that moving the stones, moving 3 of them, seemed to break the magic that was involved last time that you were dealing with. Although that looked more of a, shall we say, a sphere of darkness and also a cage in one. You're not seeing much of that in this scenario. You're seeing these stones here, and obviously this very, very snoring and slumbering red dragon, basically half buried in the lava, The snout is sort of above the land, breathing and snoring very, very loudly. It's really going to be down to where you guys want to go with trying to deal with this dragon in the moments. But you are back after a very long break, but not for your characters at least. So, any thoughts? Yeah, the lava everywhere, a sleeping dragon. What's the initial thoughts of a plan?
The initial thoughts is, what is a bard? I need to work that out again. What do I do?
That is far fair enough. Yeah. What is Foundry? What is D&D? Yeah, these are all things that I'm struggling with after the wedding and the planning. But yeah, we will get there over the next few weeks. I would say that, but it won't be tonight. Well, one step at a time.
Do we know if this is magically induced sleep or if this dragon is just like taking a snoozle?
I'll say you all probably know that it is magically induced because you dealt with the black dragon last time. You know that was asleep until it was awoken from its long slumber, but then it was also stuck in its by the stones under the sea on that one. Not seeing so much of that this time, but best guess then, Zisa. I think, without a roll, you would be thinking that this would be very similar, if not the same.
I would imagine if we tried to awaken the dragon or remove the stones, that there are some sort of measures in place to stop us. Possibly beings that will attack or traps or some sort of magic. So we need to be on our toes. She'll turn to Frida and just say, I can try to remove the stones or tamper with them in some way, but I think that will trigger whatever defenses there are in this place.
Well, then let us get prepared. There's going to be a fight. You may as well get prepared for it. I guess I will put myself in front of you as you're doing something then, to make sure something does come up at you.
Fair enough. Taking the shield position, that's fairly normal for Frida. That makes sense. Everybody knowing by this point that they need to crowd round. Baldur's are really, really slow today, but he will make his way. He's more drunk than he normally is, but as we lost the player.
Although I bet you could pick those rocks up. Jump over there. Go on.
I mean, his monk hovers, right, and is immune to fire damage.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Just toss him in.
Yeah, it just all belongs to him on this one. He barely slurs his words as this is going on. He thinks there's a dragon over here somewhere. or he's seeing two dragons right now, which is very awkward. But yes, anyway. So what's your initial thoughts? What are you? What's your plan of attack, or a plan of dealing with what you got going on?
I think one of the first things that she's going to do is she's going to use her dreamer feature, because I remember that I have that.
Hey, we have skills, people.
Yes. So she is going to... I've never cast my foresaying spell. That's weird. So I won't say that I did that because I feel like that's a little bit of metagaming.
Okay.
So I apologize. I just don't know where.
That's okay. Yeah. I mean, as far as we haven't played in months because of all that's been going on. So yeah, that's absolutely fair. We know tonight's going to be slow.
Yeah. The tattoos kind of surface and swirl and go back down, and she's going to I think it's this one. She's going to unprepare a spell to prepare a different spell.
Yeah, I remember there was such a thing.
Yeah, so she's going to unprepare slow. Hang on, is there a level restriction? Wait, there might be a level restriction. Sorry, I'm just looking. So I spell for any spell of the same level or lower. Ah.
Oh, bugger.
And you know what? She's gonna do it. Oh wait, never mind. I have it prepared. Oh, cool. Okay, well then.
Well, then that's so much easier.
That works
Wizards,
out.
guys.
So then,
Wizards.
Well done, past Conrad.
yeah, she's never really used this before, but she's going to kind of like swirl her hand around her forearm, and there's going to be like almost like a buckler that appears there, and then it's going to kind of like just get bigger and bigger and swirl around her whole body until the dome is, and she's going to cast Fire Shield on herself, and she is going to give herself, I can't remember which one this is.
That's okay.
Sorry, hang on.
Some sort of
Because
shield against fire, or a fire shield?
Yes. So, Warm Shield grants me resistance. Okay, so she's gonna grant a Chill Shield, which gives her resistance against fire.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah. So yeah, that'll help.
So she has that going for herself, and then also if she's hit, stuff takes damage from that. And if I'm correct, that is not concentration, which is awesome.
Hey, there you go. That's
So
always-
she's gonna do that first, and then as she prepares that, she's going to just say, I'm about to try something. If there's anything that people need to do to try to boost their defenses or be prepared, I would do it now. And so she's getting ready, and I think people have seen her cast it enough to know that she's about to cast Arcane Hand. And literally try to rip up one of these rocks and like kind of tug it away.
Okay, I will lessen my defenses, but boost yours, Zisa. So I'll ward in bond, Zisa.
Oh, neato.
So whenever she takes damage, I take half of it, and she takes half.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Damn.
Would people want to wait 10 minutes and we could do a hero's feast? Or...
I would have loved for you to have said that before I cast.
Yeah, I've just been reading through what
It
we
lasts
do again.
for 10 minutes. So
We have
Heroes
got Heroes
Feast.
Feast.
Yeah, Heroes Feast is quite expensive though. You may be.
I'm pretty sure we did it before we came here, because I have 17 temporary hit points, which is more than my captain
Did I
inspiration thing.
already feed you? Oh yeah, I've got like 20. Yeah,
It
cool.
is
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely
cool.
possible. We certainly had a
immunity's
long period in
frightened,
between.
So I can't be scared. So yeah.
And you
So I'm pretty
definitely,
sure-
you
Okay,
definitely
cool.
knew that you were going to be going up against dragons for certain. So okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, look at that. Past Blokey
Okay, bro.
saves future Blokey.
Yeah,
all
well
the
done,
issues all
Past.
in one.
At least us in the past knew what was going.
Apparently, Zisa was ready to cast Chill Shield on herself, even though I completely forgot about that. So cool.
Is there anything else happening before before Zisa does her thing? Is going to be the question.
Can you post Tira's Feast in the chat, Jess?
Oh,
I
yes,
can just
that's,
read what it does.
all handy on the front.
Because my aura already gives everyone immunity from fright. I think. Because I've got 3, I think now.
Of course you do. we know what these classes are like in this game.
I think it does something for like poison.
Yeah, can't be frightened, aura of protection, so
How do I just display in chat?
bonus to
Well done,
saving
that's
throws, and then also a d4 to every attack roll.
For your stuff.
For everyone within
Yeah.
10 feet of me.
Yeah, so you gained extra hit points for certain. You've got frightened and poisoned stuff going on, so there's resistances there, which is good. It's definitely helping out. It's no bad thing, especially with the temp hit points as well.
Cool.
But yeah, good.
Okay, so
Anything
then-
else? If there's nothing else before Zisa's doing her thing, Zisa, you'll be up.
All All right, so then Zisa kind of traces her fingers of her left hand along the tops of her right fingers, and the arcane swirling tattoo appears. And she'll reach out, and as she does, a gigantic version of her hand is also it'll create summons. Yeah, sure. Arcane hand. No, we'll do purple.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, something happened.
It didn't let me put the summons though. Anyway, there's a purple hand somewhere.
Okay, appearing by the rocks on that.
Yeah. And so she is going to try to use the grasping hand feature.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to grab one of these rocks and try to just like kind of, or maybe it's forceful hand. Anyway, she's going to try to move one of these rocks.
Okay, so yeah, you're going to have to make a quite strong DC strength check to pull this off with the hand.
This is a +8.
Okay, so that's pretty damn good.
I don't know how to roll it with the actual stuff, so I'm just going to roll a D8 plus.
Not a problem. Yeah,
D20, sorry, D20 plus 8.
And then we'll add the 8. No problem. Not a problem.
There we go, 25.
Oof. 25. Very nice. Very nice. Yes. So yeah. For all of Zisa's normal level of strength, but you see the arcane magic is stronger still, and yeah, the first of these stones is sort of stretching and holding for a moment, and then gives with as it's moved along and out of the lava, and there is a spark of electrical energy that sort of goes off as the first of these stones is moved and goes crashing to one side. You will look around for a few moments in silence, and nothing seems to happen in the moments as Zisa has pulled that off.
So we'll say that Zisa did that to this rock, and now
sure.
she'll go for like this rock.
No worries, yeah, go for it.
So same thing.
I must say I'm disappointed nothing happened, to be honest.
Why would you say that? Next one is going to be awful now.
This is what Frida wants. It's just fight. She just wants to fight.
Fair enough. Zisa continues her work. Moving her hand across. The second rock is easily lifted once more as well, without issue, and slowly slides off to one side. Again, silence happens in the moments as this is all going on. As Zisa is doing all of this, anyone that's sort of making a more is looking onwards as this is going on. So this will be Blokey, Frida, and Rauda. You can all make a perception check as this is all happening. 19, pretty damn good. Frida can't see. Frida's barely looking. And Rauda with 16. So yeah, only in this case, Blokey, you're the only one that does pick up as the rocks are being moved away. You can see the large mass of the body of the dragon. Obviously the sleeping snout, but there are smaller shadows or things that you're just seeing slightly through the lava rock, buried under the lava. So you think breathing as the lava is sort of bubbling up a fraction and down, but you're picking up that there are at least other creatures beneath the lava, near where the dragon's body currently is as well. Almost nestled into it, very close.
Okay, Blokey will put a hand on Zisa's shoulder and then panic remove it, remembering that he's slightly scared of her. And then we'll say what he sees and says, there's other creatures down there with the dragon. Just be prepared that I think getting rid of those stones may release them too.
She'll nod to that and just say, so be prepared. The third stone may be what causes these beasts. And she'll go for the stone in the center here.
Okay, yeah, go for
And
the
she
last
will
one.
Try one more time, yeah. Nope, that's a D12.
Oh, yeah, that'll be a little low.
Ooh,
Oh,
dang.
okay, yeah. So easily pulled off in this particular case. Then, yeah, the last of these 3 large stones at the front here is pulled and moved off to one side as this goes on. There is silence for a few moments, and then the slow snoring that you had been hearing all the time that you'd been down here stops. The muzzle of the dragon dips below the lava for a moment, and then bursts up through the lava, up, crashing down onto the rocks in front a little bit as it sort of seems to come to life here. The lava surges around as the stones burst, and there is a howl as this thing roars out for a few moments as this is all going on, and then you have something here. Who dares wake the Queen of Fire? As the eyes sort of slowly and aim at the very small group of adventurers that are huddling over on the side of this space in the moments as this is going on.
You're the smooth talker.
Oh,
You will
shit.
get us into a fight.
We are deeply sorry, Your Majesty. We assumed, like your counterpart whom we met earlier, that you were trapped and put under some sort of spell to be forced into slumber. We were merely attempting to rescue you. It was our own fault for not checking thoroughly beforehand.
She looks down at the small thing of you, Blokey, as you're sort of saying this in the moment, and she seems make an insight check, Blokey, first of all.
What was the black dragon's name? I know we did learn it.
Xerrarth was the name of the black dragon. But yes, you did get the name. 27 on that one. You can see that this creature, majestic as it is utterly disgusted with the sight of what it sees in front of it, and that such small folk have dared to make their way here to claim to rescue it in the moment. But it says, "Are you worthy heroes?" As it sort of sniffs the air a little bit towards you.
Do I get the feeling that's rhetorical?
It doesn't think you're worthy, but in the moment,
Cool.
with your insight.
What was the name of the other one again? Sorry.
Xerrarth was the name of the black dragon.
Xerrarth seemed to think so. We were even blessed with, and I'll show the black scale.
Okay, and in doing so, this creature, the anger on its face not subsiding in the moment, and it basically says, "He was never worthy." And yeah, this thing will be starting off with blasting you all with a bit of fire breath, and then we will be entering some combat from there.
Really
Right.
understandable.
Just one dice. As one does.
As one does as a dragon. Right, okay. Hopefully we can actually roll some combat. These things are going to be a little thing for a while.
Oh my god, glowy dice.
Yes, sorry, my I can't see them on my main screen. I can only see them on the stream screen at the moment. But yes, we have to roll Baldur in as well. As drunk as he is, but he does need to be able to do.
Oh, Frida is consistently always last in turn order.
Yeah, some things haven't changed with the month, so that is definitely true. So yes, we will move everybody to where they were. 1 second, and then I will.
Oh, it's turned around.
Yes,
breath weapons backwards now.
They've changed it now, so that every time you change the direction of this thing, it changes thing. I've got to get used to some of this stuff. But let's see what it's going to do with the fire breath to start us off, and then we will go from there. Right, let's see if I can catch
Oh my god,
a few people here on that one. Okay.
Oh, no.
So so you better hopefully you can roll reasonably well. I'm just going to reload my screen because I can't see the numbers that are coming through. Obviously it was a reasonable number, but
no, it's only
the dice.
oh,
it's
okay.
about 5,
yeah, no. He's been asleep a long time, and
Yeah.
It's trouble.
Performance issues are expected.
On that one. So yes, obviously there's a DC going on for some of this. Oh, that's it. I can actually. Oh, okay. So, yes, if you can roll and see how you're going to do on a deck save, and we will see Baldur, as drunk as he is, suddenly right just outside of the area of effect in this particular case. So yes, Rowdy. So that you're okay with the 22. So I believe you'll be taking half the damage.
Did mine come through? Because I hit dex save and it landed on a 14, but I didn't see it come up.
I did not see it come through this end, but if you want to try re-rolling it, by all means, on that one. I've not seen Blokey's one either, or did that come through for?
Mine is there.
Yours there is a 29.
Mine says 29.
Yeah,
It's a
lovely.
nice big
So
number.
you'll be able to halve the big number.
If we roll it off of the attack for the adult dragon, does it not show up? Because that's what I did.
It should do. Maybe it's if you don't
I
have your
clicked on
token.
the-
If you don't have your token targeted, that might be the only thing when you do if you do it off of that.
Oh, I could try it again. Hang on.
Yeah, see if that sorts it out on that one. ZC, you did come through with a 12 there on that one.
Yeah, because I rolled a 14 last time. I knew I'd reroll bad.
Okay. Well, anyway, yeah. So with a DC 21, it's a horrible start.
You do have resistance to all damage.
You do have resistances, yes. So don't despair completely. But
so I'm gonna take full damage anyway because I passed.
And I already have resistance to fire because of my chill shield. So it's gonna be half of that and then half again.
Very nice. This is what you need. See, it's on that one. Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't think resistance stacks.
Oh, okay. Resistance is.
It's not resistance. It's Joseph is taking half, right?
No, it is resistance.
No, it gives you resistance to all damage, but then I take whatever damage you take.
Okay. Well, then that's okay.
It's not as it doesn't stack as well, unfortunately.
So then my chill shield is
Just a casual 72.
Thanks for the 10 hit points. Brilliant move. That saved my ass.
Well, fair enough. Yeah, so there's a little bit of that. But okay, we are going to the top of the turn order. And Rowder, I believe it will be yourself, once I get some combat music playing, that will be up first.
Bonus action rage.
Yep, that's fair enough.
Is this going to work? Rage. That's more. No. Okay. It's not going to work.
That's all right.
Can you
I
apply
can help there. Yeah,
rage aura?
I can sort that out for you. 1 second. Let's.
Thank you very much.
That's under effects, and I'm sure there was a.
Everyone, remember crew actions.
Yes.
We have crew.
Thank you. I forgot about those lads. Who do we have? Who's in our crew?
Oh,
Not a
yeah.
clue.
We'll have to relook that. We will have to relook that up on that one. Oh, your rage is not in the list. That's so painful. Well, let's see if I can look up rage. Hold on.
Maybe if we do this. That do anything?
Something's come up. What was that one? No, you've got the auras on you. No, not the rage one. So 1 second. Let's see what convenient effects is.
My 14 wouldn't have done anyway. I won't.
We can get it from the SRD. Let's go and get that from the SRD. 1 second. Search rage. It's very well hidden. Okay. Let's try SRD. Oh dear, where is it hiding? New 13 would be trouble. Here we go. Right. So if I can select Router, then I can go to Rage on the side there, and hopefully I can then apply it. Yes, there we go. Okay, we win. Yes. We'll relearn where everything's been put eventually. But anyway, yes, you begin. You're raging. You're doing your thing.
Angry. I'm a little bit singed. As part of my rage, I gain an extra 20 feet of movement.
Very nice.
So I'm going to...
for your reference, a lot of lava in front of you.
Yep. I mean, it's probably a really stupid idea, but hey.
Yep. I'm filling you in before you do it.
You aren't immortal anymore. You're not immortal. Be careful.
But we're already in the afterlife, like.
You are all in the
gonna
afterlife. That is true.
Exactly. And
There's nothing after this.
Oh well.
Super heaven.
Yeah, maybe.
You're gonna make
supernatural
another level.
super heaven.
She is going to just run and leap and try and land like in the nape, in between the wings.
Fair enough. Absolutely. Yeah, you can definitely make me an acrobatics check. I think as you're doing all of
Can
this.
it be athletics?
It can be athletics. Absolutely, it's not a problem for
Nice.
it to be strength based in your case. I'm happy for that to be a thing.
At advantage because I'm raging.
Of course, no problem.
Oh, why can't I do the thing? Let me click the thing. Thank you. Ooh, advantage the case.
Oh yeah,
22.
yeah, easily. Yeah. So you take a sort of a running leap, catching the last solid bit of ground before leaping onto the nape of the neck of this beastie. As this is all going on, Rowder, no problem at all. You are there wrestling on the top of this giant dragon.
And as soon as she gains footing, she's just going to start swinging. So, recklessly as always. Attack. 19.
19 just hits. Okay. On that one. So yes, you will hit for 10 on that front. I will take the damage off that way. No problem.
23 for 14.
Yeah, easily done. So yeah, you're able to make both of those attacks, and it reels from the axes as you embed it into its neck a little bit with the lava going on around you. Anything else?
That is me. And hopefully this doesn't go like the last time I rode a dragon.
Well, we shall see. Right, router is done. Nothing there. Zisa, I believe you are up next.
So Zisa takes half the damage, and it goes to Frida, which she kind of casts a glance at that, and almost like for a hot second, the old Zisa shows up in that face, and then she kind of snaps back to the dragon, and she's going to bamf out her wings. These options are weird. I don't know why it's making me do one of these.
Okay.
I guess we'll do whatever this one is. Hopefully that's correct. Nope, that's not right. All right. Anyway,
yeah, but you're bamfing out the wings. You're flying. You're hovering now in the space.
Yeah, there's a weird. It's not doing it.
Okay.
What I'm trying to do is the thing.
What's the aim? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. If you fill us in on that side of it, we'll
hang on, displaying it in chat. Ta-da! Radiant Soul. It's making me do like a couple of these options, but what I want are the wings.
Okay.
So I did Radiant Soul. 2 luminous spectral wings sprout from my back. Until the transformation ends, I have a fly speed equal to my walk speed, and once in each of my turns, I can deal extra radiant damage to one target when I deal damage with an attack or a spell. It's equal to my proficiency. So Zisa is going to then fly to here, just to kind of get away from everyone else. And that was a bonus action. And Router, I love that you always get in the way. I love it. I love that for me. So I've done that. That is my bonus action.
And you've done a bit of move. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so then I will do... Zisa puts both of her fingers to index and pointer finger, index and middle finger to her temples, and she's going to push in a knuckle deep, and then she's going to kind of fling it out, and she's going to cast Synaptic Static.
Oof, okay.
And she's going to do it so that Router isn't caught in it.
Okie dokie. On that one. Okay. What save is it? Sorry, I can't see it on my main screen. Intelligence save. Thank you. On that one, apologies, it's not all coming through on the screen. Right, let's see what its save is like.
Beat it.
Okay. So yeah.
Of course.
So it's not befuddled. Cutting words it. Are you that kind of bard? Do that.
Does it have half damage in this particular case, or?
A creature, a failed save. Choose a point in a creature intelligence the target takes, or half as much on a successful one.
Okay,
so that would be 14 damage.
14 damage to the dragon in the moment. Okay, no problem. That is done. Anything else? I'm assuming pretty much must be there.
Pretty much all of it, yeah.
Okie dokie, fair enough. Baldor, he is stumbling around, and he gets to the edge of the lava and says something like, "Ooh, lava," and then steps back a bit and huffs a bit, and is still trying to figure out which of these two dragons he needs to be taking on. We'll leave that there for now, and then the dragon's turn. So this one will be. I think it will move. It's got a a warrior on its back, so it's going to dive into the lava and swim up and through as this is going on. Raudo, is she gonna hold on as this is happening, or what's the
Is
plan?
this rock still here?
The rock is not far. I mean, it's got moved, but it's not far from that, if that makes sense. So you can make
attempt to land.
Yeah, you can do a strength or a dex save to try and make your way under the rocks to try and save yourself from what's going on.
This is the second character you've had jump off a flying dragon.
Yeah.
It didn't end well the last time.
Yeah, I know. That wasn't the one. Let me just double check if I get.
Yeah,
It
you
is
may have.
save.
Yeah, if you've got any, do you take advantage or not? Yeah, is the question.
Advantage on strength saving throws.
Hey,
Yes. Well,
There we go.
Do it.
Oh,
it's when it's not a natural one. Okay.
Better.
19.
Much
Better.
better. Yeah, so you have to dive off of the dragon as it's diving under the lava, but you do end up on the top of the rocks, barely just hanging on for a moment, and then you pull yourself up as the dragon makes its way over to Frida. So the first things we need to find out is does the dragon fire breath recharge or not? Will be the first question on the list. Let's see how that's going to do. One sec. On that one, it does not recharge. So yeah, you're not going to be facing that. Instead, Frida, it will be going for some attacks here on this one, and let's see what it can do. 3 attacks, 2 claws, and 1 bite. So let's start with the claws and see how you do. So it's going to target you up. First claw attack incoming. And
Oh my god. Yeah.
if it was befuddled, that might have missed.
well,
It rolled an 8 and still got a 22.
yeah. So first claw attack, Frida, and then a second one incoming.
30. I'm not sure. Hang on. Yeah, it does.
Okay, and then finally it will try to bite you. As Loki's just like seeing this happening in front of him as it's just being chomped down. But the bite does miss on that one. However, the other two attacks have done their thing.
Taking a cool 110 damage already. That's fun.
Okay. Yeah.
Also,
so,
James,
hello.
I forgot to mention that with the Celestial Revelation Radiant Soul, it did take extra damage equal to my proficiency modifier.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll add it. Absolutely, add it on, Conrad. There's no problem with that. How much more are we doing?
An extra 4, and I think that's automatically radiant damage.
Okay. It will take the 4 as Blakey, you've just seen these horrendous attacks happen to Frida in front of you, but you are up.
Yeah, I know what I want him to do, but he's just been traumatized. So let's see if
Let's see if he can pull himself together.
Yeah, let's. Where's it gone? Where's it gone?
It's all right. Lots of things going on.
Oh, okay. It doesn't show if I do the drop down. That's really annoying because my screen isn't right. I'm going to psychic glance its face.
Okay, as you do.
And hope for the best. Oh, cast that spell.
Okay, what's the
That
save? I can't quite read it anymore.
DC 16 intelligence.
It's another intelligence. We're all going for the intelligence saves here. Okay, let's see how it's going to roll. A 10. So very badly on that one.
It's incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Well, yeah, it does have resistances that it will actually have to use. It'll have to burn one of those to be dealing with it. But you have burned one of them already. So yes, we're not too bad for round one.
Cool. And then I run away like the crab guy from Futurama, and will make the noises.
Making all the whoops as far as you can.
Yeah, there we go.
Fair enough. As you just see Blokey running down the tunnel back towards the surface in the moment. Right, okay. If there is everything from Blokey. Is there any bonus actions for him or any?
Let's Bardic inspire Frida, because she's next.
Okay, fair
So
enough.
you get a Bardic inspiration.
As you see the visage of of Blokey running away, you hear something that seems to inspire you in the moment by these efforts somehow. Good luck, whatever you're doing, whoever you are. Frida, yes, with that you're inspired, but it is your turn. And yes, this red dragon may be pissing you off.
Yeah, it is.
It's a 1d10, by the way.
Healing's for the weak. I'm just gonna attack.
Healing's for the weak. Fair enough.
Sure. Let's see if I can burn another one of his legendary resistances.
That might be a good idea.
I'm going to bonus action blinding smite. So when I hit on my next one, it'll have to do DC 15 con save, which I imagine is very easy for dragon, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll roll a 2.
It's always plausible.
And then I will attack. Yeah. Of course.
Oh man. Okay.
I mean, do I even bother using the inspiration on that?
I'm not gonna say.
It's your life.
No.
21. That is more like it. That will hit for 10.
Okay, cool. And then it's 3d8 for the blinding smite.
Very nice.
It needs to do a con save. And I'll do a third level smite as well.
Con save. It has a plus 13 to this, but let's see how it's gonna do.
Yep, I imagined it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
See what happens. And then 8 plus 16 plus 10
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
And that's it, I think.
Okay, but yeah, it's definitely taken all of that, and it is has taken notice in the moment. And yeah, Frida, you staying put? I'm assuming no move.
Yeah, Frida's as scary as this situation is. She's just standing firm in her place.
This is what she does. This is what she does. As Rowder is similar but more jumpy. Round to you at the top of the turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a little run and jump here.
No problem. Just make me do a dex check or a strength check, one of the two, just to make sure that it's not double ones or something silly. Thankfully, it's not double one. Much better. There you go. Absolutely fine.
There we go. Is the dragon above me, or is that still within 5 feet?
No, you're still within 5 feet. It's pulled itself up onto the shore, like it's still half in the lava a little bit, but yeah, you can see it. Yeah, you can definitely attack it from where you are.
Perfect. We'll go in swinging recklessly. I'm sad I do not have my.
Oh.
That's disgusting. Another one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that was.
There we go.
Ooh, okay.
Really 9 damage.
Okie dokie. Okay. So yes, but yeah, for some reason, with the lava and stuff, it's hard to hit with the first one, but you do manage to catch with the second. Anything else on this turn?
Do you have any more movement?
I do.
If you can get within 10 feet, you get a D4 on all your attacks. You can.
There is a giant ring in the way.
There is, but you can go. You can go under the wing. I am okay with that. Have you got enough movement to make what you're doing?
I get to here. There we go.
Okay.
That's all.
And I can block some damage to you as well if you're with him.
Don't need it. You need
Yeah,
more
but
than I do at the moment.
No. As in interception, it blocks damage for you. I don't take any damage.
Okay. So yeah, we are there. Router has been. Things moving on. Zisa, round to you.
I don't think we've done anything to its will yet, so why don't we go ahead and try that?
Okay.
Try its will.
Yeah. So, Zisa gets this bad boy in his sights, and the tattoo swirl, and you know what? She's gonna try to slow it.
Ooh, okay.
Did that work?
I'm not seeing anything come up.
Oh, there we go. Ew! No, never mind. That would stop my arcane hand. Sorry, not doing that.
Oh,
Ew.
Not doing that. So instead of that, she's going to Okay, now she's going to use her arcane attention to swap her spells around.
ooh, okay.
And she's actually going to unprepare slow. And instead, we're going to have some fun. Everyone together.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to unleash a lightning bolt through it.
Okay. What's the save I need to be doing?
That is a DC 17 dex save.
It's gonna go for the dex. Okay, incoming.
Also, my templates aren't showing up either. Oh, come on, man.
Oh man. Okay. The dragon's rolling well. Rolling well.
Well, half as much on a.
Dragon's rolling very well, and we
Yeah.
all rolling not great on the damage and the attacks.
So it'll take 10 lightning bolt, and then as it turns around to smirk at Zisa's miss, she's gonna punch it in the face with the arcane hand.
As it turns to slightly clock it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So also, and are you guys seeing my summons on here at all, or no?
No, not at the moment. On that one, I must admit.
Okay.
No.
It doesn't seem like it's happening. Anyway, arcane hand. Yeah, I'm gonna punch it. So this
Fair
is a D8 or a D20 plus 8, I think, to attack. $14 probably doesn't do it.
No. Unfortunately, no luck with the hand. But yeah, you did catch it with the lightning before that.
Okay, well the hand's right there, I guess, for just reference.
No problem. Okay.
And then Zisa's going to fly, we'll say 15 feet up. Cannot read property, undefying read source.
Oh, there's going to be a bit of that on that one. But you're going 15 feet.
Yeah, she's 15 feet up, and she'll fly, we'll say back here, so she's hovering above Balder.
Okay, no worries.
We're doing bad.
Yes,
Everyone.
yes.
We're doing very bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
As a group, how do you want to? You all have access to Baldur's
Well,
sheet. Do you want to
on
try
season-
and?
At the end of Zeus's turn, can we have Scald heal somebody?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Scald is with us.
Yes, you
Yeah,
absolutely
sure.
can.
With us.
Sure,
I
sure,
would
sure.
like to use my crew action to heal whoever needs it most.
Okay.
Which it looks like Frida, honestly.
Frida.
I'm on 54 HP still. I'm quite high, but it is attacking me, so
And it's
I appreciate
damaging quite a lot.
No
Yeah.
problem.
So,
Have you got been able to get the sheet up with the what the?
it's 1d10 plus 3.
has it been pinned?
Yes, it has. I can post
1d10
it
plus 3. Here we go. So incoming. You probably don't want me rolling it. Someone else roll that. So your fate's in your own on that one, because it's like I'm rolling really bad for you guys and really well for me.
It's my turn, so I'll do it.
Oh.
So,
We'll keep that one.
never mind. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, well done. Right. No problem.
Yeah, let's keep his.
So yeah, sorry. As a group, you guys have access to Baldur's sheet. So by all means, if you're happy
I
to
don't.
move him a bit.
It's just blank for me.
It is just blank. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I did not make access to it correctly for
Yeah,
you.
it is also blank for me.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Okay, and second, let's change the ownerships here. All players owner. There we go. Hopefully you can access his sheet. Spoilers. It's a crazy monk.
Yeah, I don't really know if I have the
God.
brain power to read this.
I know.
Jesus.
I know. It's horrendous, but at least you can at least have him do some unarmed
Aldo
strikes.
goes up and attacks.
Yeah, he goes to there. Next to Zeus's hand.
Fair enough.
He runs and punches stuff.
You run and have him punch. Fair enough. Fair enough.
He does different.
Yeah, he's too drunk for that. He punches.
Even his punches are complicated.
He just done it. Shall I just have him unarmed strike and we get when we do
Hands
we'll
have
do it?
changed. What would be good against a fire dragon?
Water. I don't know if that's an option. I don't know.
You can do cold. He does radiant damage. That'll do.
There you
That's
go.
Good.
Yeah.
That's a hinge.
Okay, somewhere
Oh,
out.
The
as
only
well,
which
yeah.
I'm not confused by is the spell one.
So every attack, he does an extra d4 of radiant damage, and his path of fate goes down -1. I don't know.
The weather changes outside. Yeah, it's crazy. Right.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. So we'll have him. We'll just have him do some unarmed strikes and see how it goes here on that one. Let's see if we can punch a dragon.
Hey, nat 20.
Hey, okay. So he's doing well off the bat, at least for a drunk.
I think he would probably stunning strike, right? Just to try.
Yeah,
to see it.
that is
Yeah.
Yeah.
absolutely fair on that one.
It could roll a 1.
So let's see how it's going to do.
I keep thinking stunning strike is wisdom. It is constitution. That sucks.
Yeah. So it's not stunned off the first one.
And then he does 1d4 radiant, but it'll be 2d4 because he crit.
No problem. Hang on. I'll add that 1 second. So you reckon it's 2d4?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if that'll roll okay. An extra 6 on top.
Okay, you may use your reaction to allow a target within 100 feet and ignore all damage, and you take that damage instead.
Of course he
Okay. Interesting.
does. Okay.
Then he'll attack. He can attack 3 times unless he flurry of blows.
Yeah. So we'll do another unarmed strike, and that is going to.
He's
work.
rolling great for not being.
Thing here. Yeah.
And then a 1d4 radiant again.
1d4 radiant on top. Well, it all adds up, so another 1. And one more attack. Incoming. Seb, you missed. It's so complicated. Yeah, he will miss with that. I'm sure he's got something to change that, but he's too drunk for it right now.
So, I don't really want to read this out because it implies that the dragon also gets this bonus. So on 3 or more on his Path of Fate, anyone within 30 feet rolls a critical hit on an 18 or higher.
Oh, so it works both ways.
I'm assuming that means the dragon.
Oh,
It does say anyone.
But I
Get
don't
him
think
in there, make him run
he's
away.
No, he's not there yet because he missed the attack. I think it only goes up if he
Okay.
hits.
yeah.
So
Fair enough.
he's at 2 at the moment.
Yeah, but he's a bit too far gone for now.
Sure,
Right.
I'm just gonna go check on the dog.
Okay, no problem. Red Dragon's time. First things first, does the fiery breath recharge? Will be the first question on the list. And a big old one, so you haven't got that worry going on that one. I think it's going to be a bit of a mix this time. I think it's going to be one strike at Rauda and then one at Frida. So let's try it that way around as it's trying to deal with everybody that is going on. Let's go for a claw and see how it's going to do. Rauda, this is the one coming your way. So
It will have
23.
advantage.
We'll have advantage. Okay. Can I?
It needs it.
Not it needs. No, but it might change things a little bit on that one. I have to just re-roll it again because I can't get to the screen that allows me to do it. So 1 second. Incoming claw again, and it's a minor improvement, but it'll be the original damage that you'll be taking for the 10. Frida, you will be taking a claw. Let's see how it's going to do. 28 for 13. And then it's going to attempt to bite you this time. Let's see how it's going to do. 1 bite incoming. 18 is going to be a miss, I'm assuming.
Me?
Yes.
Frida.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that misses.
Yeah. So yeah, it cannot clamp down in the moments as that is going on, and it is going to yeah, no, it's staying right there for now. That's no problem. Loki, run from your from your vantage point further up the field.
Yes, let's try. The distance. How far away am I from things?
You can move,
Okay.
obviously. First.
I will not move closer.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna target this like rock around its arse area, and I'm gonna cast Shatter on that so that it gets smacked with rocks and stuff underneath it.
Quite important. Where, if you can place the template, please do.
Yes. Sorry, I was like, why isn't I got no spells? I'm clicked on Boulder for some reason.
Fair enough.
Oh no, I actually skipped my turn.
Oh, that's it. I'll bring you back. Here you go. That's all right.
Thank you.
We can go back. No take backsies.
Let's take backsies. Let's do it at 4th level for a bit of spice. And then let's pop that underneath them. Is it not letting me do this? Ah! God, go away. Okay. I don't know where my template's gone now. For the love of God.
If you can point out roughly where it ended up, we'll be if you ping it on the.
So here, so that the edge of it is about here. So I think his little circle template underneath him is a really good boundary line to actually where.
Okay,
where I put it. Yeah.
Good. Okay. And what's the save I'm doing here?
DC 16 Constitution.
DC 16 Constitution. Oh.
Could happen.
Fingers crossed.
Incoming.
Or even achieve. Or
Oh,
I could just cry. That's a second.
Or he'll
option.
roll it on the dice.
It's a half, I think.
half damage.
Yeah, it's half.
Okay, fair enough.
And then bonus action. Let's give Rowder Bardic Inspo. And then can I use a crew action?
Yeah,
Smack
absolutely.
it or something
Yeah.
at someone?
Reading them, I think Blythe's Hunter's Target would be good. It gives the next attack
Yeah.
advantage.
Okay, I'll use that then. Blythe's Hunter's Target.
Okay. What was the scores on that one?
It just says it's 2 crew actions, and it designates one creature on the battlefield. The next attack against that target
gotcha.
has
Okay,
advantage.
so it's a target rather than any attack.
Mhm.
No problemo. That is done. So yeah, Blokey staying put where he is. I'm assuming that is that.
Yep.
Frida, round to you. Bottom of the turn order.
Yeah. I will. Already have any bonus actions? I could. Oh, what damage is that? I'm assuming dragons can't be frightened. Why not? I'll try it. I'm gonna attempt on my next attack. I'll do a Wrathful Smite, which is psychic damage, and if it fails a Wisdom save, it becomes frightened.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Target attack at advantage because of Blythe.
Whoa, you needed it.
God,
Oh,
what's going on?
You're
I do get a D4.
Inspired though? You're inspired.
No, I get a D4.
Yeah,
with
gave
my-
you-
So 19.
19.
You also
just
should get
hits.
a D. Oh, you could get a D10 as well. Remember? You said
Yeah,
that.
I will. I will
But
use
you,
that
yeah,
when
you
I
are.
need it.
It's just enough.
Oh.
Okay, and then it's 1d6 psychic damage. And it needs a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay, let's see how it's going to do on a whiz. Oh, it's low.
Nice.
Nice. Okay, so yeah,
Items.
it'll have to burn the second resistance.
Oh!
Wow.
Okay, that's good.
So,
And then second attack.
it's got a hit. It's got a hit. Oh,
30, 18.
for 18.
Oh,
then.
I would have smited on the first attack as well. Just imagine I do that on every single attack. So,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
let me smite on that's the first attack smite, and then
Another 10.
the second attack smite.
13. Okay.
Not bad.
Not shab at all. Not shab. This thing is looking
Like 60 damage.
It's pissed,
Not
but
bad.
it's it's seeing all of this going on.
And then crew action, I will have Scold attack.
Yes, yeah. You
I
can
think
have,
we've
you can
already
have-
used
you-
a heal.
You have used a heal, but you can definitely have her do a different. Let me find her little sheet for a moment. I will be able to do her attack. Let's bring her on. And spear attack incoming, and it is
Awesome.
a big old 8. She's doing better on the heal than she is on the attack. Right, yeah. Bottom of the turn order done. Top of the turn order. Rounder, we're back round to yourself.
Attack.
That sounds
fair.
sounds reasonable.
Reckless.
Better.
Much better.
27 for 11.
Now that will definitely hit.
And again. Reckless. Ooh, no, miss.
You get a D4 on my attacks. So that should hit.
Oh, so yeah, it will hit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
The 18 will hit.
I don't know how to do the aura. It
That's
keeps
okay. As long as you
dropping
remind
off.
us, it's not a problem. Yeah.
For 18, for 19 damage. Sorry.
19 damage, yeah, it will take all of that. Any more for any more?
No, I think that is everything.
Okay. Zisa, you're the first to notice the bubbling of the lava not too far away from yourself as small creatures seem to burst out of the lava in the moments. Let me start bringing some visibility to these beasties as this is going on. 1 second, and Router, there will be one down this end as well.
They're babies.
So yes,
Yeah,
these.
Please don't kill these babies because the dragon will not help us.
So
Yeah.
two of them will surround Zisa, and they sort of flap into the air.
Lisa's 15 feet. Oh, so they can get to me.
Yeah. They come flying out of the lava as this is going on. And this last one, Router, this will make its way over to yourself. Right, let's deal with the ones that are dealing with Zisa in the moment. Let's target her up, and we're going to do a bite from the first one. And 23 for 15 from the first one.
That will hit, but also whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits with a melee attack, the shield erupts in. They take 2d8 cold damage.
They won't like that. Okay, so yeah, if you roll the 2d8.
You also only take 7 damage.
Okay.
From that, and I take 7.
So they take that much fire damage. 11 cold damage.
11 cold. Okay, yeah. So
And
this
you said I take 7?
Yeah, you take half damage on all the.
So, yeah.
No! I'm sorry, my cat just puked.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
God bless it, Siren.
Oh.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, no worries. One more attack, Conrad, and I can let you go. So yeah, the second one, after seeing the cold erupt, it will try to fire breath you. Let's see how it's going to do.
Do it again.
On that one. So this will be so you've got to make a dexterity saving throw, and it's going to be 7d6 as this is going.
20.
20, yes. So yeah, you'll be saving from that on that one. So you'll be taking half of the 23 instead of the full amount. But then I imagine you're halving that again because of whatever's going on with yourself.
So that's 11 halves of 5.
Yes, I believe that sounds right.
No, I take 5.
And then yes, that is all done. And then lastly, we've got this one down here. Router, this is going to attempt to fire breath yourself, and we'll see how it's going to do as well. So you have dex save to make, and I will roll the dice as well.
Aaron, I'm mad at you. Why would you do that?
I have advantage because of danger sense.
That makes sense.
11.
Okay, yeah. So no, in this case, yes, you'll be taking the 33 fire damage from it this time, as that is done. Right, okay, the wormlings are all done. Zisa, it is your turn. Surrounded by these lava creatures, and then all manner of things going on.
Okay, first 2 concentration checks.
Yes.
That'll do it. That'll also do it.
Nice.
Okay. They're showing up in weird places. by the
Yeah,
way.
I was about to say.
This is out of order.
Yeah, I agree. It's all over the shop tonight, unfortunately. But yeah, we'll be able to figure it out over time. But alas, it is what it is for now.
Okay, so Zisa is going to step away. She's going to go to here, and she'll take the attack of opportunity from this one if it wants to take it.
Okay, it will try to bite you. Let's see
It's
how
right
it's going to do. It looks like a low roll, so 11 will miss. So you're fine.
All right, it misses. Yep. So then Zisa is going to again cast Lightning Bolt, and she's going to cast it through the 2 little things and at the big thing.
Ooh, okay.
And she's going to order it in a way where it hits like all the stuff, but not any of her friends. Because it's a line. So I think I can cast it through the 2 up here, or no?
Probably, yes. Well, you'll be catching across the 2 and then across.
Yeah.
What's the save I need to do? Apology, I can't see it on the screen.
Actually, it looks like I can only do one or the other. So I'll do the one that I already kind of hit with the cold shield.
Fair enough. No problem.
Template's not there for whatever reason. That is supposed to be where'd it go? 17 dex save.
Dex save. Okay, let's do the little one first. That's going to do his dex save first. Incoming. This one rolls a 15.
Nope, not gonna do it.
Okay, so it will be taking the damage. How much are we dealing with?
20.
22. Okay, it will take that. Yeah, it is not happy with any of that.
Is it still around? It already took 2d8 late.
I know. But wormlings are not that small, but in the moment. But the big dragon, he needs to make the same save. Sorry, it was a dex save, wasn't it? Or
yes.
Okay, incoming. Let's have another look. 17. He's going to be fine.
What's up with this dragon, man?
It's definitely doing its thing.
And then the hand that I am still concentrating on is going to attack the dragon.
Okay, no problem. Yep. Can't see if anything's come through at all.
Sorry, I'm just it's not really doing it right, but there we go. Punches it in the face for 25.
Oh, okay, yeah, that will definitely hit. How much damage are we dealing?
Clenched fist on a hit, 4d8 force damage.
Ooh, okay, pretty good.
Decent numbers. So, 22.
22, okay, fair enough.
And that is all I can do. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I gotta put Radiant Soul back in the chat.
Yep.
Deal extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage to it with an attack or spell. So let's go ahead and give the the little thing in front of me an extra 4 radiant damage.
Okay.
Maybe that'll make it go away.
Okay, it will definitely take a bit of that. Fair enough. Okay, yeah. If you staying put, I'm assuming you moved a little bit, but I'm assuming is that.
Yeah,
enough?
I moved a little bit. I don't want to take another attack of opportunity. So okay, I'm gonna clean out this giant pile of.
Yeah, you got to do what we'll do is we'll finish these bits for a moment and then we'll be breaking anyway, so that's no problem. But good. Baldur, round to yourself. Yeah, so yes, he is doing his thing, drunkenly punching a dragon as you do.
Yep. Aha! Jesus, Baldur.
Okay. He's doing pretty well.
And then 2d4 radiant. And now every one within 30 feet crits on an 18.
Nice, okay.
Literally everyone. Even the dragon.
Oh my god, okay. He's got a couple more attacks in him. 22 for 11. Yes.
Or radiant.
Yeah, that's.
He'll flurry of blows.
Why not? That makes sense.
I haven't played a monk in ages. I don't know what anything does.
That's
And especially
absolutely
this
fine.
monk.
Well, thank you. Yeah, well, especially this one. Fair enough. That will miss.
He does get a D4 from Frida. 18. No, that'll miss. Damn. And then one more attack. Oh, that's a crit because including himself.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So apply double damage to. No, that's wrong. What is that? Oh, yeah, there we go. So yeah, 17. Max
17 on
damage.
down. Okay, fair enough.
And then 2d4 radiant on top of that.
Okay, so yeah, as everybody's watching, you see the drunk visage of Baldur. He cracks the dragon around the head a couple of times, and it sort of looks a bit weary in the moment as it looks down, and then as he does that final one, you hear its voice sort of yell out, "Enough!" And it sort of pulls itself back in the moments here, and the wormlings are pulling back in at this point. But you could take attack of opportunities as this is happening, but it is pulling back on its turn right now and yelling out enough.
No, I won't. I think Baldur would, but a
well,
raged Raudor.
Yeah, it's up to you guys on that one. But yeah, sorry. What would Raudor do in the moment?
No, she has enough, and she will not attack the poor baby.
No, fair enough.
Even though it did
Yeah.
burn her alive.
It did burn, but they pull back in the moment. So yes, as the lava calms and the wormlings start to pull back into the lava, yeah, you do head on that one. She furls her wings down and stares at you, steam hissing from her nostrils, and she said, "You bled for strength. You faced death, and you did not falter. That is what matters. You are worthy." Yeah, not so much at Blokey, as he's a bit further off. But the three in front is definitely looking out on that one, and basically says, "You have bested me in combat. You have come here and removed the stones. And you seek alliance?" Is it sort of looking around at you all now, questioningly?
Is this like a volcano? Can it see outside, or is this just a cave?
Yeah, sorry, it can't see. It's internally inside of this cave. Yeah, so it's bright because there's a lot of lava and all the rest of it. But you are in a large cave environment with one big entrance at the front.
We have come here for your alliance in defeating basically the thing that's bringing the end of the world.
Yes, the blood shadows that are affecting the land of the dead, basically, on that front. And yeah, you explain.
We
for a
need
moment,
you. Yeah, we need you and all of your brethren, I guess, to fly up and get us back into the world.
So you would help us defeat this enemy. And
yes.
In return for this alliance, we will be allowed to go free on the mortal plane once more as we once did. Not closed away as we are now, stuck in the moons.
As far as I'm concerned, you can do whatever you want on the mortal plane, as long as there is an agreement between small folk like us and dragons alike.
It's been a long time since I have had freedom and the true possibility of death. I agree to your terms, I and my brethren will join you, and my young will return to the mortal world with me when the time comes. And he will reach. She will reach down. Sorry, and she will pluck yet another red scale instead of a black one this time, and will pass it to Frida in this case, as you are in front, on that front.
What? We're still missing the white dragon, right? That wasn't there when we went to the cave.
Correct, yeah. You've not seen any hide nor hair of what has happened to the white dragons. It doesn't appear to be in this plane as far as you have found so far. You have just found a lair as that is going on.
I'll ask where... Does she know anything about where that dragon would have gone? Because... obviously, we visited the lair. We didn't take anything. We just went in, nicely went left. But yeah, I'll ask any knowledge that she knows. But obviously, she's still been asleep. Like
she has been asleep for a long time. But yeah, she does say, "I remember the White One. He claimed he had found a way home. I did not believe him. And then he was not seen since. Maybe he perished. Maybe he found his way home. I do not know. He never told me of his plans. But yes, I do not know of his final fate.
Any tips on the next dragon?
Yeah, she was saying, you have seen the Black and myself. Seek Xerrarth, the Blue, on the storm-racked isles to the east of here. She slumbers beneath grass and sand. But beware, her trust is not won with strength. She will test your wit, not your blade. Outsmart her, or she'll turn your bones to glass.
Frida just looks at Zisa and says, well, I guess this is all on you next one, Zisa.
Yeah.
And she looks at Baldur, Raudor,
Yeah, they're
herself,
shrug,
and it's just like, oh god.
They're shrugging for a few moments as that's going on, and the dragon then sort of looks over you all for a moment and says, "Your bard friend, have him come close."
Blokey.
Hello.
I have seen your face before.
Have you?
Yes, as I sleep, as I dream, I've seen you there. Frankly, you were rather annoying.
Yeah, sounds about right. That's probably me then.
And you see it takes its claw and it makes its way up and seems to be playing with one of its teeth for a moment. And then there's a sound as this as part of this tooth is sort of released in the moment. And oddly, it's glowing sort of purples and reds as whatever's coming down is coming. But as it gets closer, it says, "I dreamt I was to give you this." And bear with me, I will bring up the item in here somewhere. 1 second. Readers, here we go.
We'll set it up in post for the actual video.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll put it up in post.
Ooh,
but
whoa!
so yeah, this
That was in his tooth.
that was
Pretty.
literally in his tooth as it passes you this item, and it says on that one, I took this as a trinket from Thornir a long time ago in one of our battles. But I know that I was supposed to give it to you when the time came. It is part of a thing he called the Rainbow Spear. And, yeah, but it is now, I believe, where it's supposed to be. In your hands.
Loki is visibly confused.
Fair enough.
He has never once in his life used a spear to his knowledge. He has never promoted himself a spear user
No, fair
in
enough.
any capacity.
And in this case as well, right now, it's a broken spear. You have a spear tip at that moment. It's very weird. Definitely as this is all going on. But he says, yeah. She says, sorry, yeah. But I know this was for you and your calling. And I will come when summoned, when the time comes to fight for freedom of this place. But for now, I will rest. I will take my young, we will fly. And I will come when called. Good luck on your travels.
Do we know about the Rainbow Spear?
In part, you know some of the roll a history check. Roll a history check. Yeah, Frida's got the most chance of knowing most of the detail anyway. So
Okay, history. +1.
with advantage for you, I think, because of your background, I think.
Yep, that's about right. Oh, that's disadvantage. I don't know why it did that, but it's a 7.
Yeah, it's a 7 anyway on that one.
Oh, wait. I'll use my bardic. Hang on.
Yay!
It's a 10.
It's a big old 10. You know the legends that, obviously the Rainbow Spear was used to open the gates between the worlds. It was a myth. You don't know all the details of the story, but you know the very basic idea that it was, it was a very powerful item in its time.
Could Zisa get anything? Does Zisa get anything from rolling Arcana for this?
Ooh, you could, because there is Murgle's magic involved. So yes, you could. 18. Yeah, you would know a little bit more. You would know that the parts of the story where Murgle was, his magics was used to create this world, or that's what the myth is. On some of that, but the Rainbow Spear was definitely the transport between the worlds that took people between the old world and Grimir, the new world, basically. So yeah, it was the transport mechanism would be the best way of putting it on that one. And that's about what you know in the moments for all of that. So I think with that, we will have you all sort of make your way back to the surface and heading back towards your ship and for travels onwards towards the Blue Dragon and bits and bobs like that. We will break for a quick drink and then we will reconvene aboard ship heading towards the Blue Dragon, I think, will be the next bit. We are back on the seas. You guys are heading. You'll be able to long rest. In fact, you probably will have done by this point. But you are at sea, heading in the direction that the Red Dragon has suggested that the blue one will be. You have an evening to yourselves under the strange purpley skyline that is this place. The sea is still that horrible grey, soup-like thing that you that passes for the sea on the moon that you have been sailing through. But you have some quiet sort of time as all this sort of goes on for a while. You can see in the distance, quite far ahead, there is the sort of the lightning is sort of splitting the air, and the purple lights are sort of flashing as up ahead as this is all going on. But you have time to rest and chill. But it is Blokey that has disturbed times in the night as this is all going on. A faint. You're very restless. You find it hard to sleep that night. You seem to stumble around for a little while, waking up and looking out over the waters, but you do hear a voice in your head, and it basically says, the cycles must continue, or they must be broken. You will have the choice when the time comes. Yeah, and you just hear those words repeated on the air, coming as whispers across the sea every so often. Just disturbing your sleep through the night. As, you do manage to make you to sleep at some point, but it's been a terribly fraught night of sleep, would be the best way of putting it, when you wake up for the next morning. When you do wake up that morning, you can see there's a couple of hours of sailing left, but there is an island, a jagged island of strange land, sort of deserty landscape with a little bit of greenery going on, strange lightning storms up ahead. But you do wake first, and obviously disturbed by whatever's been going on in your head throughout the night. But now's the time for you all to prepare and discuss as you need before you will be hitting the land fairly shortly. I can at least let you see what you're seeing coming up ahead. Oh, the wrong one. Apologies. 1 second. We will get to that later. It's in here somewhere. Bear with me. That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, so this island is on the horizon, slowly getting bigger as the lightning is sort of clashing across the lands as this is all going on. Strange grassy island with strange sands as you're getting closer as this is that. But is there anything you guys talk about or prepare before making your way onto the land?
I think Blokey would be oddly quiet for Blokey, just because he had nightmares of responsibility, which is hell.
Completely the worst possible thing. Blokey's worst possible outcome or scenario. He's feeling pressured. Whether or not anyone picks up that Blokey is relatively quiet, but they might be even thankful to a degree.
How dare you?
On that one. You can see, Frida, you can actually start to bring the boat onto these sort of sands. It doesn't take too long to start being able to pull that off as time goes on. What do you guys do? You land the boat on the edges of this island. You can see the storms and the mountains and all the rest of it going on. But what's your first thoughts or plans?
Can Zisa send up her familiar to kind of just look around?
Yeah, absolutely you can. Yeah, it's a relatively large sort of space as you do, but you get this sort of global view of things as this is all sort of going on, Zisa. You can have give me a perception check with the owl.
Okay, so I think this is a +3 with the owl.
Okay. I will trust you on
If
that.
I'm wrong, someone can correct me.
No problem.
So that is a 15.
15. Okay. You realize that the what's going on here is very strange in some ways. There are very, very little vegetation, really. There's grasslands, there's lots of the sand, etc. But all around in this central sort of section, you can see there are like large sinkholes dotted around in amongst the sands and bits and bobs like that. No other real animal life, which is oddly eerie. It's quite quiet here, really, in things like that. But the key things you notice are really that there are in the sort of central areas of the island that there is definitely some sort of sinkholes in the sand going on for sure. Many of them.
She'll report back with that.
No worries. Your crew start to pack the ship up, and so it's at least safe with them on the shores as they're making a camp for now down here, and while you guys figure out your next moves. But yeah, the usual crew are with you, and they're doing their thing.
We have a hero's feast, Loki, before we go.
We should do a hero's feast, I think. Yeah. Right, let me just long rest from the night before.
Yeah, you've definitely got the gold for doing it for a while. Yeah, I think because you had quite a big hoard, but I can't remember exactly what the cost was, but it's a fair amount.
It's like something worth.
Isn't it 100,000?
1,000 gold.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, or anything worth that.
Yeah. You've got a treasure hoard at the moment that you've been burning through slowly, but you've not had that many. You're fine for a while yet before you would have to worry about that.
Do I click create feast or consume feast?
Go create and see if and then everyone can. I think then can everyone consume after that. Let's see what it does.
Oh, it didn't long rest me properly. Hang on. That's why. Okay. I was like, why have I not got spell slots?
That would make sense.
What's the reason? Create feast. Last spell. Oh my god. I get why am I making a template?
That's weird. Yeah, it wants to do it as a measured template. You can put it on the screen, but it won't be worth worrying about on that front.
Yeah, that's where the table is. I don't know, the cornucopia is overflowing over there somewhere.
Fair enough.
Okay, I think we just need to roll. I thought it would pop up. 2d10. Oh, that's maximum hit points.
Yep.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay, that sucks. For me, whatever.
Oh man.
Oh, less than half for Zisa too.
In that case, if it increases the maximum hit points, I will do my inspiring leader thing, where we get level plus charisma.
See, I rolled my 2d10. It shows up like way up here. So weird.
Yeah. The order is all over the shop tonight, unfortunately. I don't know why, but we will. I will start turning things off next time to see if I can figure out why the order is causing grief.
How do they make people eat it then? I've made it. Now how do
eat it?
How do you eat it? Do I have to be in the circle? Hang on. Let me get in the circle.
We all get 14 temporary hit points as well.
Very nice. Well, make sure you add that to your thing.
So 14 temporary and then whatever bonus stuff. Okay. 14. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how to consume it, so it now doesn't say that we have resistance to fear or anything like the last time. I don't know.
We'll bear it in
How
mind.
we
We'll add it in before the next session anyway. So we'll get that figured out. I'll look back and figure that out for you when the time comes. But yeah, so you were all able to spend the time having the heroes feast on the shores with your crew and as the camp is going on. But yeah, you have a large island in front of you, and yeah, you need a plan.
Is the storm kind of centered on a spot? I imagine the blue dragon would be.
I think you can make I think between the two of you, Zisa and Frida, you can make perception checks just to try and work some of this out.
And this is obviously not going to work. Can I use Blythe and his wolf instead?
Rude.
As a crew
Very
action.
rude.
What? How does it work? What was there?
Because he gets advantage on his perception check.
Oh,
because
okay.
of the
Oh, yeah.
wolf.
Definitely use the crew action. So it'll give you advantage in the moment on that one.
Oh no. Okay. Not gonna do anything for me because I get -1. He's trying to get his plus
still
11 to perception.
Well, it's still advantage though, so it's not too shallow. Oh, okay. And Zisa, because of your owl, you're the other one that would be dealing with this at the same time.
Do I get advantage because of the owl or no?
Uh,
Also, I just realized that this version of Zisa is trained in perception, so hers is actually better than the owl's.
I know one way you could get advantage. You could fly up and find out.
I don't want to waste that.
Fair enough.
I think we head at least towards this center, right? Where those sinkholes were.
Yeah, I mean, Zisa, the most you're picking out is this the central area is there is maybe a bit more of a higher concentration as this is all going on. Yeah, okay, you guys can start trudging towards the sort of the center of the island. Do you guys go around the beach way around the side here, or do you think you traipse inland more directly? What would your thought processes be?
Zisa would probably suggest that we avoid the sinkholes. So I guess wherever the least concentration of sinkholes are would be the route that she would probably opt. That
Yeah, so with
everyone should take.
your owl, you definitely did see that there were less visible sinkholes by going down the beach and then across the sort of looks like shallower deserty sort of land across that way. Yeah, it'll take you a little longer, but not dramatically. But yeah, that would be your best guess from what you have been seeing.
Okay, then we go that way.
No problem. So yeah, you guys start making your way further inland. You the beaches give way to this sort of darker grassy lands with again the strange sands making their way along as this is all going on. You do eventually see the first of these sinkholes not too far off from you. It's about 2.5 meters wide, a sort of a big gaping hole in the ground off to one side of you all. You can take a look, or you can move obviously deeper into the sands. Either way is reasonable.
Lisa, could you use your
Zisa, yeah, I think Zisa would like to take a look at the sinkhole. She is trained in nature, so she could send the bird close to it and just kind of maybe gather some information.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, fair enough. You can make me. Did you say you have survival and a few other things in there as well?
I have nature.
Nature. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, you can give me a nature roll from yourself with the vision that you're having from your owl.
Oh, that was almost a natural 20.
Yeah, so close. Yeah, I mean, what you can tell is that it goes down about, you guess, maybe 10, 15 meters, something like that. Not too dramatic from this one. It is, about 2 meters across. It looks like when you look at the surface area around the grasses, etc., you can see that what little vegetation had been trying to bind across the space, but obviously something slightly larger had come past, and it looks like there's some sort of rock at the bottom of the space that seems to have been has fallen through whatever has gone on here. You get the sense that these are a natural formation of whatever is going on here. It is quite possible that there are many of these sinkholes of many different sizes throughout this space. And your gut feeling is that they're probably not all visible. They would be something that would open up.
So she'll report back with all of that information about this one specifically. And then just say, there quite possibly will be others that will not be as easily noticed. We should tread lightly, perhaps tie off to each other, or some other method of making sure that we're all safe.
Not holding anyone's hand. So we'll tie each other together. We'll do the primary school type of hand where you walk across the street, everyone's holding hands together.
The buddy system.
The cunning plan. So you guys do tie off. How much space of rope are you giving yourselves between each other? What do we reckon here?
Need to see if Zisa even has rope.
Oh,
Zisa on her sheet does not have rope. I know Baldur does. He has silk rope.
Okay, well, yeah, he has a fair amount of. Yeah, he's awkward. Okay, so yeah, you guys tie yourselves off together. I'm guessing you give yourselves like
5
a
feet,
meter.
maybe.
Yeah. You give yourself like 5 feet between each other or something on the tie off on that one. Who's taking the lead in all of this?
Me.
Okay.
Actually, no. Well, I'm the least perceptive, but the captain, I guess.
Yeah. No. It's completely up to you guys how you.
I would maybe suggest that the strongest of us take the beginning and the end of the rope. That
Actually,
way,
good.
if somebody falls in one way or the other two can at least be there to try to help, or if one falls in, the other one will be able to help. I don't believe there would be sinkholes close enough together to catch all of us at the same time. But we have to be prepared.
I will go at the back, and Raudor goes at the front because a barbarian training. she obviously has danger sense and all that sort of stuff.
Danger
so
sense.
she
That
has
is true. There are advantages.
and more. So I think Raudor can be at the front, and I'll stay at the back to lug everyone up if you all fall in.
Okay, fair enough.
That puts Baldur next to Zisa in one way or another, and I'm sure he's fine with that.
Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't be too worried about that one. Right. Okay. So we need to do some general rolling for a while here as this is all going on. So the one that's taking the lead. Every 10 minutes, I need to do a perception check from you to see how well you're pulling off noticing what is going on as we're going for. So we're going to be going for the first sort of hour of movement as we're going through, but we'll just do half an hour's worth of rolls for now. So we're going to need 3 perception checks from you, just for timekeeping sake, as you're sort of trying to move through this field of possible sinkhole as this is all going on.
Is there any way that Zisa's owl can lend advantage some way, shape, or form?
I'm not against that. I'm not against it. I mean, this is you know that there's a problem, and you know that you're working working towards it. So I'm happy for you to have that.
Yeah, because with the rope around her, she can kind of have Blokey and Balder just make sure that she's stepping in the right place when she wargs into her owl and kind of flies up front to give Router a heads up.
No problem. Okay. Yeah. So sorry, Drew. So yeah, your router is going to be up front in the way things are going now. Basically, you're all tied off to each other. They're sort of trusting. You've got advantage on these rolls, but it's basically every 10 minutes you're doing a sort of perceptions. You're trying to guide the group through this field of sinkholes and trying to avoid avoid large ones, if that makes sense. So yeah, we've basically got a DC of 15 that we're working with. So yeah, we need 3 perception rolls with advantage because of what's going on and things like that at the moment.
Okay. That is one. What was DC? Sorry.
DC 15. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, I won't bother re-rolling that again.
Yeah. Yeah. All good.
One. Oh, nice. Didn't even need the advantage.
No, fair enough. So yeah, sort of the first half an hour sort of passes okay, and now I need, as you're the lead at the moment, you're going to have to give me the first investigation check where you're looking for what the signs of what you're looking for of a dragon's lair or something that would lead you in the right way. We need to get to a few past checks on this one before we will see how long you're wandering around the. Go ahead.
Also an advantage.
Not for this one, no, because this is more. Yeah, apologies. This is more more specific. Yeah, for the general stuff, yes.
+0 to these. Oh no.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. So yeah, no signs of anything as you go. So you have to give me three more perception checks as this is all going along. You can get advantage then.
Oh, no, that's investigation.
Oh, yeah, but I thought these were investigation.
No, sorry. You're back to the perception checks now. Apologies. So you did your one investigation check for that period. You're now back to doing 3. We're doing another period of time. So time is passing as you're doing this. I'm basically gonna make it you're doing 3 for an hour's worth of travel. Is the way I was doing it. Oh,
another nat 20. Perfect. I will take the advantage on that one.
That makes sense. That's all good. Okay. Yeah. No. So
the DC, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All good. So no, you're not leading anything into anything like that, and then onto an investigation check.
Oh.
Okay.
It hovered on 20 for me, and then went.
Yeah. So another hour passes as you guys are now, making your way around this space, and still having no luck with what is going on. Again, you can take the next 3 and go again, or you can do the group change places. It's all going to be until the lead changes. It's all on Router.
Yeah, unfortunately, Router, you missed. Basically, you up front, basically just for danger sense. So if you fall in
that's
pit, you can.
Well, that's a fail right there.
That's a fail. Yeah.
One perception check.
Okay, fair enough. You will make your way out onto an area up ahead as this is going on, but you suddenly realise that rather large sinkhole is sort of making its sort of appearance as the ground starts to shake. Your feet start to give way underneath, and you realize you and some of your colleagues may be falling. So I need all of you to give me a dex save, please. We're looking for DC 20. See how many of you are going to be falling in this sinkhole.
All of
not.
us.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're this
well,
sinkhole. Is
I can't.
big
I
enough.
can't hit 20. So.
I came close. 19.
So does anyone hit a
Dexterity
DC 20?
save.
Oh, I
Oh,
did
I
a check.
Oh, save. Yeah.
Everyone does get +3
That
to
one?
it. +4? Hang on. Whatever
Oh.
my aura is.
No, if I get a plus, then I made it because I had a 19.
Yeah.
Anyone remember
it
the
plus
rules on
3?
how much damage you take per 10 foot of fall? Anyone remember the number?
D6,
D6.
right?
D6 per 10 feet, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. Who wants to roll me how deep the sinkhole is? We were going
I'll
to go
do
for a D12.
D12? I was gonna D100, but okay.
Joe, what's your aura bonus? Is your
It's only 10 feet, and we're all like 5 feet apart, so I'd only be able to get like one person, I think.
Oh.
Well, you said you're in the back, right?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in the middle. So that's both of
So who's behind me? Because it would be me and someone else gets it.
I think logically Boulder would be the opportunity for Boulder to be tied to Zisa is too good for him. So he would
That's probably
as
but
fair.
close as possible.
Is he tied in front of me or in back of me? Because I imagine Zisa being in the center, because she's the weakest.
Yeah. Also, Boulder can look at her if he's behind. Can't see her if he's in front.
That's
can he?
fair.
But also, would he want to like take the lead and rescue?
That's too much thinking. I think it would be very meathead,
Oh.
want to look at pretty woman thing, you know.
So then we need a hang on. We need a roll from Balder. Then
Oh yeah.
That is fair.
I got it.
Yeah, it's 100-foot drop, so we've got to be seeing what we did.
Whoa, 100-foot drop. Jeez. All right.
Can I cast Featherfall on myself when I fall?
Well, yeah, but you are
You can cast
tied
it
to
multiple
everybody
people.
else.
Yeah, we're gonna drag you down. I am in full plate. You are coming down
Oh.
with me.
Oh,
You can
okay.
cast it on multiple people.
Oh yeah, I can. How many people?
Yeah, if you
can I
outcast
get?
it, it's multiple targets.
Oh, yes, yeah.
I
Go on.
thought, doesn't Featherfall already grab like 6 targets or something like that?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It is
Queued
multiple
up to
people.
five falling creatures within range, and that's 60 feet. So you're all
Hey,
within 60 feet of
okay.
me.
We
That's
is-
Featherfall, baby.
That is awesome. So yeah, so I think the way it plays out then is the ground starts to give way under you all. You're all suddenly falling, and you can see the ground rushing up, and then suddenly the spell takes hold. No one realizes, I think, in the moment that Bloki's doing it, maybe, but and then you come to a soft land as this all happens at the bottom of this sinkhole, without much more trouble in the moments there. You're 100 foot down a hole as this is all sort of going on, but it's pretty dark down here, and you can see there are 4 or 5, I think 5 total different tunnels of different varying sizes going off in like an intricate maze of sort of lattice work of sort of roots out of this hole that you find yourself in. You realize this land is very, very hollow in the way that the surface is maybe hiding vastly more than you expect, but you are all safe at the bottom of this hole, realizing in the moment what happened, if they've realized what Bloki did.
Zisa will look around and then look to Bloki and then say, "Can you see in darkness?"
not.
And Loki won't see it, but everyone else will see the tattoos swirl. And she will use her arcane intention to switch her spells around. And she's going to unprepare invisibility, and she's going to prepare dark vision. And then she is going to touch Loki, just kind of draw her 2 fingers across his eyes, which is probably going to make him flinch because he's who he is.
Oh, he'll scream. He'll properly do a scream. That's horrendous.
And then as you gain dark vision, Zisa will smile kindly and say, "There you go. You will be able to see like the rest of us now, I think. We all are fine." But then she looks at Balder with a questioning eyebrow.
Oh, I can't recall on his sheet. No.
He does not have. He's just a human, I think.
He's just a lad, yeah.
Mm.
So Zisa will not look exacerbated, but she'll sigh, and she'll walk over, and she'll say, "Balder, I made the mistake of caressing Loki without his permission. I don't want to alarm you. Is it okay if I touch you?"
If Seb was here, he'd make a weird noise that would make all of us
Oh, no,
uncomfortable.
make everybody-
And I don't want to replicate it, but his just so he is respected as a person, I know that he would make a weird noise.
And Zisa will say, "I will take that as a yes." And she will also cast dark vision on him. Because I'm guessing it's pitch dark down here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. You there's light from above, but yeah, you're definitely on the right lines. It is pitch black once you're heading into towards any of the tunnels as this is going on.
And then she'll look to Scald and the others.
Yeah, the crew
Just
deal
double
with
check-
themselves.
I'm pretty sure they're all fine. Scald has dark vision like me. I'm pretty sure that the other Valkyrie can see in the dark like myself, and I don't know who our other person is. Is it the mushroom person?
No, it's
Oh,
Blythe. I
Blythe?
think.
He's got his wolf.
He's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No problem. So yeah, you guys are still tied together. Are you thinking of heading back to the surface, or do you think you're going to continue with what you're doing via investigations through these tunnels under the island? Will be the questions now.
Well, they said that the dragon is sleeping under the sands.
Correct. That is
Maybe
definitely
these tunnels are the dragon. Don't know
It's
how.
possible that now that we don't have to look for the sinkholes, that we could lend more attention to looking for the lair itself.
So is Rowder still taking the lead here, or are you?
I think Zisa would like to take the lead now.
Okay, fair enough on that one. We just need to so you can do an investigation check every half an hour, and we just need to see if we start to figure out how long this is going to take you guys to wander around in this space is what I'm after.
Okay. So Zisa takes the lead boldly, maybe a little akin to the Zisa you used to know. And first half hour, 20.
20. Okay, we have a first success. Excellent. You continue on. You do find the first signs of. It's not that you think you found the lair, Zisa, but what you do realize in the moment is that the tunnels, whereas at first they seem to be meandering and were of similar size, you're starting to feel or starting to notice that the size of the tunnels is getting larger as you're moving. You're taking that as a good sign that you're at least moving towards the more central mass of whatever this space is. you take that as a good sign. But yeah, you can spend the next sort of half an hour before the next investigation check will be able to come.
And she's like double checking with Blythe, like the cardinal directions. Were we like on the surface and like kind of factoring that into where she's going and where she's turning, what she's doing.
25, nice. Okay. Yeah, you come to another set of large turnings, and yeah, you're pretty sure that what was mainly only sands, now the tunnels are starting to have a more crystalline look. But the one that kind of gets you in the moment is that you're passing some stones at one point near one of these large caverns, and for a moment, for the briefest of moments, you have that sense of a face looking at you in the rock, and it winks at you once with a wry smile before that look disappears, and yeah, whatever face was there seems to disappear from that side of the tunnel.
Did it look like anyone I know?
You make an intelligence check. 14. You could swear that sort of silvered face you'd seen before, the spiky hair, that the head of Murgle that you'd seen many a time, that is sometimes by your side and then other times not. Yeah, it hasn't been here the entire time that you've been on the that you've been in the on the moon, but you could have sworn it was that face.
Okay. Zisa will just take that as a sign that maybe she's going in the right direction, or I don't know. I don't think she knows what to do with that.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
This calm, cool, collected Zisa might have done something different, but I think this Zisa is just going to go ahead and persevere, keep going.
Mm-hmm. No problem. Yeah, you can make another investigation check as another half an hour will pass. 26. No problem. Yeah, it's at this point that you feel that you really are on the right path as the air cools a little more. There is energy now passing between crystalline structures in the sands that are around as the cavern sort of starts to open up into a vastly larger space. There is some light spilling into the space from the crystals around that are giving off some glow as this is all sort of happening. But yes, we do eventually find the central mass of this space. Loki, you're in the wrong spot. As this is all going on. But yes, as you do make your way into this sort of strange sandy space, no sign of any sort of creature around, but you do see the strange sort of stone shapes that you have become familiar for the other spaces the dragons inhabited. It's very, very similar in that regard, but no signs of anything else in the moment. No sound, no signs of anything. Just the wind moving through maybe a little in the darkness around you as the light from this space is sort of glowing more brightly.
Do we want to move the stones to awaken the dragon if the dragon is sleeping beneath the sands, or do we want to use the horn that Loki has instead?
The Red Dragon did say this is going to be a test of wits, not power. I don't know if we want to maybe wake it up while it's still bound by the stones, so we can talk to it and it can't do much, or just release it now through the stones.
think there are advantages to both, but I believe that we should use the horn this time.
You are the smartest one here, so I will go with your judgment.
Fair enough. Blokey, are you going to sound the horn, or are you
Do what? As Zisa says. Like he's not challenging that.
Fair enough. No worries. So you take a few moments as all this is going on. You sound the horn. Nothing happens at first as you blow for the first one, but you get through the three blasts, and it's at that point that you see the sands in front of you all start to shift and move slightly. You then watch as the sides of this giant cavern start to shift, and holes start to appear as more sand starts to shift, and then more sand is coming down from above you, and you're starting to see sand is literally starting to pile in very, very quickly in these moments as this is all going on. And it starts to build around your feet and your ankles. The sands are now rising in this space as more and more of this crystalline sand structure above you is starting to shift and move. And there are, as the camera sort of pans around, we see the two blue shifting eyes looking out from one of the sides of the space, looking at you all for a moment as this is going on, as it is destroying something that we don't see quite on the vision at the moment, as other parts of the space above you are starting to collapse and shift and move in the moments as whatever this thing is planning or doing is already underway in the first moments of this time passing here as we see this sort of going. And as the camera sort of pans out, we see above there is a mountain of sand that is starting to sag in the area above where you are all presently situated in these moments. We will. I think we'll have to leave it there and come back to dealing with the blue dragon and with the shifting sands of this place next time. As we will reconvene, hopefully with a few more people as well, and we can get back in the swing of things for next time.